I couldn't let you come alone.
Did you see the film?
Yeah, I caught the last act. That was enough. Who was that man who...
Screws my wife? How did you know I was here?
I followed you.
We drove very fast.
So did I.
Get your wife, sir. She's in the Hadassah hospital. She's been hurt, but they say she'll be all right.
Please remember, she is sedated.
I hear everybody around her was killed.
11 people. Her survival is quite miraculous. It seems she was protected by that phone booth.
How you doing?
First I get drunk in Tel Aviv, and then blown up in Jerusalem. Say I'm doing pretty good.
The doctor says you're going to be fine.
Am I going to be fine, Peter?
Sure. Jack Douglas's girl wouldn't let a little bomb cramp her style. I'll be back this evening. Anything you want?
Grilled cheese sandwich and a bottle of beer.
I'll see what I can do. You get some sleep.
Peter, how about a hug? Get me out of here. I want to go home.
Let's not make this a free-for-all. Come on. What's the condition of your wife, sir?
You want evidence that a bomb was intended for Mrs. Hicker.
None whatsoever.
Well, this pertains to your position regarding the P.L.O, sir.
We have no proof that the P.L.O. had anything to do with it.
Mr. Ambassador, what was your wife doing in Jerusalem in the middle of the night?
All right, whatever your name is. Come on.
Oh, wait a minute, Frank. We must cooperate with all the press. Miss Aroni.
Okay, give us a little air here. Come on.
The ambassador's limousine is considered to be American territory. I do not believe that we have issued you an entry visa.
I like a man with a good sense of humor.
Come on.
Especially if he's as handsome as you.
If you will call the embassy, I'm sure that our press attaché will be happy to arrange an interview.
That's good enough for me. Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. I think you are really a very charming man.
That's enough.
Thank you, Mr. CIA.
Go, Mike.
Did you get anything?
Maybe. I'll see you later.
Mr. Ambassador, a man who won't identify himself is on the phone for you. Says it's personal.
Put him on my private line and turn on the tape.
Yes, sir.
This is Hacker.
Listen carefully. The cost of your wife's movie is $1 million American. You will be contacted.
Are you nuts? I haven't got that kind of money. I work on a monthly salary, government payroll.
You can borrow it from your wife's brother, Mr. Douglas, Jack Douglas, Jr.
And if I refuse?
The film will be televised to the entire world. Some of those late-night porno stations will pay handsomely for it.
So what? Infidelity is not news. Who cares?
You will, Mr. Ambassador.
Not $1 million worth, I won't.
What about the White House? What about your American president? We can make one copy especially for his home entertainment.
Look, mister, I haven't got $1 million, and I don't care what you do with your dirty film.
When you find out who Mustafa Hashimi is, you will care.
Yeah.
Frank, did you ever hear of a a guy named Hashimi? Mustafa Hashimi.
Hashimi? Not an uncommon Arabic name.
Make a few calls and see what you can find out, will you? That's all I've got to go on is the name. And if you're free tonight, I'd appreciate it if you drop by around 9:30.
You got it.
That's enough. Now I want my chocolate cake.
No, I told you no cake till you finish your dinner.
That's blackmail. Hello, sweetheart.
How you feeling?
Well, I'm okay, but I don't want my dinner. I want my cake.
And eat it, too. That's the way business is done in the Holy Land.
This isn't the Holy Land. This is the holier-than-thou land.
Well, we've got a star in the family anyway. Washington Post yesterday, New York Times last week. You're getting a lot of publicity.
So did Bonnie and Clyde.
Well, it says here that you're the most influential American in the Foreign Service and that you've got a brilliant career.
Don't believe everything you read.
But they're even mentioning you in connection with a cabinet post.
They're nuts.
Hey, what about my cake?
Oh, you take care of her. I've got to go feed my own family. See you guys later.
Thanks for picking me up at the hospital.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Isn't that Post article terrific? It's not terrific?
Yesterday it was terrific. Today it's history.
What do you mean? Peter, will you talk to me?
Last night, when I got home, I was invited to a private screening. I was the only one there. As movies go, it wasn't spectacular. At home, we'd give it an X. But it certainly held my attention. Wouldn't you like to know who the stars were?
What are you talking about?
You. I'm talking about you. And a gentleman's name, I believe, is Mustafa Hashimi. You were photographed, and I believe the clinical term is coitus. We've always called it fucking.
Why would anyone want...
$1 million, that's why. Or else somebody desperately wants to bring my diplomatic career to an immediate end. They threatened that if I didn't pay, they'd broadcast it on television and send a private print to the president.
Oh, my God.
Who is this man that you've been having an affair with?
Just someone I met. Someone who had time for me.
Do you love him?
I love you. But I feel loved by him.
Well, who is he?
Just a nice man who owns a shop in Old Jerusalem. Antiques.
And you were going up to see him and the bomb went off. What else?
What else? Isn't that enough?
Yes?
Mr. Stevenson has arrived, sir.
Thank you, Deborah. You tell Mr. Stevenson I'll be down in a few minutes. Okay, let's go over it one more time.
Okay. An Arab antique dealer is having an affair with the wife of the American ambassador. Number 2, using film as a weapon, somebody tries to blackmail the ambassador. Number 3, there's got to be more than that. What's the punchline?
What is it they really want?
Well, $1 million is $1 million, but that's not enough.
Why am I vulnerable?
Because you're the ambassador.
That makes me vulnerable? Only if I've done something.
Then it's got to be him.
Hashimi?
Hashimi.
Why does my ice melt faster than yours?
You put more vodka in your glass. Maybe ice melts faster when it's totally surrounded by liquid.
You trying to say that I drink more than you do?
No. Just that I pour less, but more of it.
No. We started out with the same number.
No?
You know, all day long I've been telling myself. I've been telling myself.
Yes. You've been telling yourself what?
Maybe I shouldn't overreact. After all, our marriage is... Oh, this is it. Our marriage.
In 18 years, we've split up 18 times. How would you interpret those statistics?
Well, I'd say we're not only tenacious, we're desperate.
You want to divorce me?
Not tonight.
Good.
Hey, wait a minute. Come here.
Helen.
Helen, madam. What can I do for you?
Do you know if that shop will open today?
Maybe after lunch. Since the explosion, it's hard to say. It is very good shop. Many bargains. It is worth waiting.
Well.
Would you lunch while you're waiting? We have very good shish kebab. Also fresh fish from the Lake of Galilee.
Left ship then.
Put it on Pakistani television and the local news tonight, too. I don't give a goddamn.
You can't shove them off just like that. It's too dangerous.
Well, if the Mossad can't do anything about it, how could I? Unless you're ready to lend me $1 million, because I'm not going to ask Jack Douglas Jr. for it.
No, but I have some other means, if you'll permit me to use them.
Frank, the TV news goes on in less than 12 hours.
You got it.